Alright guys, today I'm getting so excited because I'm getting this big white box from Apple Store which cost me over £1,000. What is that? It's a Phantom 4. This is the Phantom 4 that I get from Apple Store. You can see this is, so today I'm gonna be opening the box for you guys.
You say once you take me with you, I never go back. Now I got a lesson that I wanna teach. I'ma show you that where you from, no matter to me. She said, hola, como esta? She said, konnichiwa. She said,
ooh, this is inside the box. You can see, as long as I open it, you can see the Phantom is lying just very comfortably in the box. Everything was cutted exactly the shape of the Phantom and its controller. So let's take out all the components one by one so that you guys can see what's exactly in the box and the layout.
say once you take me with you, I never go back. Now I got a lesson that I wanna teach. I'ma show you that where you from, no matter to me. She said, hola, como esta? She said, konnichiwa. She said,
So here's everything we got without any cover. The drone itself, the controller, the propellers. Hopefully we got, I think it should be 2 sets of propeller. 1, 2, 8. Yeah, that's 2 sets of propeller. Obviously you need 4 sets, well 4 propellers per set, and since we got 8 is 2 sets. Well, mathematics, you know. This is the socket lead of the charger. This is the actual charger. It looks like the Apple product. Well, white, you know. White becomes like Apple always. The user manual and DJI Care card. Yeah. This is the USB mini port with the female standard USB port. This is USB mini with male USB port. Since they're all, well, they're all standard, so it's not only useful for a drone, but also you can use it for other purposes if you use something. But for the time being, let's focus on the drone. The drone is very shiny. It's very shiny. I can't open my eyes with it. It's like, oh. But yeah, but when you get used to it, you just feel like, yeah, it's nice. I mean, different, very different from previous generation. This is huge step forward. You can see the DJI team has carefully designed a camera holder for it, so that the gimbal is locked on and nothing can be moved easily, which is good for transportation. Otherwise you're going to be lying, there's going to be moving around and is easily broken. So with that, so in order to use it, you basically need to remove this this holder. It's very important before you fly. Don't fly with the holder. Not flying this. But when you remove it, make sure you keep this with you so that you can put it on once you finish flying and still protecting those. This is quite useful, and you can't easily buy it from anywhere unless you bought another Phantom 4, which well, if you have additional money, unnecessary money, well, you can. But yeah, this is the camera gimbal. Very well, very smooth. It feels very smooth, up and down, left and right, 3 axis. And you can see the obvious difference is there were additional motors on the other side of the camera, which is making it more rigid, firstly, and also more stable when it flies. Well, they claim it's going to be more stable, but we'll test it soon. And yeah, and here is the SD card slot. And very surprisingly, very generous, DJI, you're very generous. You're giving out SD card for us so that I don't need to buy another one just for this, because, well, yeah, this is nice. Yeah, everyone, look at that. This is a micro SD card given you for free. Well, they probably include that in the price, but it's very, very nice to have one already installed. It's in a box. Yeah, just remember that. You don't need to buy additional SD card if you. So yeah, this SD card is 16 gigabyte SD card. So you can have a decent video or lots of pictures stored in the SD card. So it's pretty much it's pretty much enough for you to do everything. And very good design. Again, very good design. It looks like a robot with two eyes facing from forward. The two eyes. So these two holes are the two cameras facing forwards. The two cameras making a stereo vision for the drone, so the drone can see whatever in the front, just as our human do. And basically it recovers the 3D position, the 3D images of everything in the front, so that it can do the obstacle avoidance. So everything appear in front of it, it can sense the distance and try to avoid it. And also you got additional two camera on the bottom of the drone, the two small hole, and the slightly larger holes. They are the ultrasonic sensor, which sense the distance. For example, bat also use ultrasonic to sense distance, but this is similar. So when it flies, it senses the ground distance around it, and also ground images as well from two cameras, bottom two cameras. What else? Oh, the battery. So this is the battery. It's a lot taller than it was before in the Phantom 3, Phantom 2. And we've got nice locking mechanisms as well. So there are two buttons on the top and bottom. So you can remove, when you want to remove the battery, you press it and you pull the battery out. Very, very smooth as well. So the battery is quite special. Yeah, you can see the DJI team has done a really nice job to redesign their battery. Many people complain that every time when a new Phantom come out, they have a new battery. You can't reuse any previous batteries from previous generation. But I mean, I know they are trying to make a very improve the battery technology, improve their qualities, because the battery, especially the LiPo battery, they are very dangerous actually. If you didn't handle them well, they can be very dangerous. Very special. I've never seen a battery like this. So the three line of holes is actually going through the battery for ventilation. So when the drone is flying, the battery gets hot, and those two are crucial for reducing the temperature of the battery with airflow ventilation. So this is very, very good design. Hopefully it will make some difference. So the battery, the spec of the battery is 5,350 milliamp hour. It's quite big. It's written here 15.2 watts. So yeah, it looks like a 4S battery. It's a lot larger than the previous generation. DJI claim it can fly. It gives the drone like 30 minutes flight time, which we will try it in the next video. But But for now, we just have a quick look at the design. The remote control here it looks very similar with the Inspire 1 remote control. Obviously this is higher, like improved design with 2 antennas. That's for the video downlink and control. You got two buttons at the bottom and USB female port and USB mini female ports. The two scroll on 2 sides, and flight mode selection gear, very little, just to make sure you don't accidentally switch it without knowing. The 2-stick standard, that's return home, that's start stop. So press it once, and it gives you the battery indicator. And that is and for this is a quite neat your screen holder. This is the remote control propeller. Well, since probably everyone's seen propeller, but obviously, in addition to the normal size, DJI has redesigned the whole locking mechanisms for the propeller on the motor. So it's never a rotating, screwing on thing. It's a push and lock mechanism. So we put on the motor and you push it inside. You can feel the thing, and you push it and slightly twist it, and it locks on. So once it locks on, it's always on. There's no way you can remove it without pushing it down. So in the flight, that is very important in the high-speed flight. So that sometimes, in previous generations, sometimes it does the propeller spin off, and that's become very dangerous, especially during the flight. But in this case, you will never have this problem anymore. Okay. This is, well, the charger lead. This standard. So it has the other side has two leads. You can charge the remote and the battery at the same time, which is quite neat as well. And I think that's it. And make sure I remove the propeller. Now let's turn on the drone. In order to turn on the drone, you use a short push followed by a long push. So once you've done that, once you've done it, sometimes, you can very slightly hear the continuous beeping of the drone. That's the ultrasonic sensor. So it's constantly sending out ultrasonics, ultrasound. Most of the sound you can't hear it, but sometimes you can hear the sound, very tiny beeping. But that's anyway. In order to show this working, so that your camera, it doesn't matter whatever you move, the camera always stable because of the very nice gimbal design. And also, I noticed that it's here. I can hear the fan inside. I think because they put a lot of intelligence inside the drone, it use high power computer inside, which requires the fan to cool down the computer. The noise. These ships don't sail away. They wait